So the Center for Sustainability is a female-led environmental nonprofit. We work in the city of Puerto Princesa in Palawan, and we basically work on the establishment of protected areas. So I'm KARINA, May REYES-ANTONIO.
And I'm JESSA GARIBAY. We are the co-founders and co-executive directors of
the Center for Sustainability.
And our three main pillars are livelihood, conservation, and education. And we do this working with communities, to communities, and for communities.
This idea that you measure your achievements by your profit when you're a business. When you're a non-profit, you also measure your achievements by how much funding you can bring in. It does still come down to money. It's just that when it's a non-profit, it goes back into the projects that make up the mission of the organization.
Basically, you also have to think about your sustainability plan. There needs to be a short-term plan, something that runs around 1 to 3 years, and also a long-term plan, something that would run between 5 to 10 years. It's also relevant, like in business, there should be backers for you, which is basically your funders, but also your market, like who are the people that are going to listen to your passion, to what you want to happen, and who are the volunteers essentially that are going to come and help you do the things that you want to achieve. I think one of the hardest phase is actually the beginning part. You're still trying to discover everything. You just have to push through it. Remember where your branding stands, where your values stand, and where your foundation stand. And you just have to stick to it. Sooner or later, there will be success for sure.
The passionate people that start the NGO, that have the executing team, and they're the ones that really push the projects forward. And then later comes a board. In terms of the actual organization, you need that board. Even if you don't have the board at the very beginning, when you first establish an NGO, you need to already be thinking about that, because if you want your NGO to be strong 5 or 10 years later, when you're tired and you need a break, then you need to have a board there. It's not necessarily that you have to have it straight away, because often, basically every NGO I've ever worked for, it started with a really passionate executing team, and the board has followed. And that's part of the work. Bring other people in to help you and support the cause and see the value of the organization and why it needs to keep going. So it's been really early stages for us working with Ignition Venture Studio. They've got a great space for us to meet other people that are interested in promoting our work.
As a small nonprofit based in Palawan, I think it's very important that we get opportunities like what Ignition Venture Studios provides. I think it's very important that we get the opportunity to network and to see and meet like-minded people who will eventually become our partners, stakeholders, or basically supporters in the work that we're doing. We're inviting you to donate or get involved with Center for Sustainability. You may contact us at hello@centerforsustainabilityph.org or hit like on our Facebook page via Center for Sustainability.